Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Some milk? Please?
And Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the App State Mountaineers offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
It's complete to the left. Turning it on. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. They'll give it to the back. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Got his man quickly. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Complete on third down. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
That is so deflating on defense, too, because in your own red zone, third down, you need to make a stop. You know they're going to throw to the weapon at tight end, but it's one thing to draw it up on the blackboard. It's another thing to go execute and prevent that guy from catching the ball. He's so big. He's so athletic. You could have the perfect play call on, and he's still picking up the first.
Touchdown, Mountaineers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So SMU's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance, so I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. To the air, it's Underwood. Quarterback on the move, still looking.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
To the air on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Offense trying to keep them off balance on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Looking for the goal line.
Oh!
Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And they tacked on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh! Solid.
Near the marker is Evans. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Got his man down the middle.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Okay. Okay, that's his play.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They bring
All right,
him
here,
down,
give me
but
some more.
not before. Able to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the 1st down.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the red zone, it's Thomas. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And the Mustangs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by this defense stringing it out towards the sideline. And when I do that, man, all my body's got to rally to the football. We got to run to the football really, really hard from inside out. Nice job by the defense.
Into the house. Touchdown, Mustangs. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into you.
And you you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring margin. Now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Got his man on the right. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's the handoff. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles into the ground.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the bootleg. On target to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Good tackle.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. To throw, it's Hawkins. Throws to the wide out.
No, we split it.
Got it downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fakes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
The Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab on the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing them where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside to see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere else with the ball.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Offense working from the pistol. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Off the play fake. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Good right down the boulevard. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Taken out of...
Matt, what you doing?
After a good pickup there, they're in striking distance at the 37. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block and run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Working that left side. Touchdown, App State! A great catch and run for 6. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The give on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
And the Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get it.
Snags it on the right. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Finding open areas. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. He's still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Deep shot for the end zone.
What?
Touchdown, SMU. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Yeah.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Oh.
Hello? Hey, what's up? You're fine? Yeah, they're both awake. I'm playing my game right now. Yeah, they're bathed, Alice, they eat, I would say, what, 3 inside. But he's in our bedroom, and Alice is out here watching. Did you get home medicine? Okay. All right. Cool. No problem. Love you. Bye.
Had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Quarterback may change this route. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
What happened?
Pass interference. Defense.
What happened?
How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. Hand off from the shotgun. Turns it on in midfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Looking to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field?
Decline.
And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. A first down for the offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. To the air, it's Underwood. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And they finally get to this guy, and he's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around.
Just put it on. What are we doing here? Mac, move. All right, I got little angels on for you, sweetie. All right.
They got used to it in the first half, and now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it at the 25. He's into the open down the middle.
Oh,
and
my
he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back.
Same dude?
They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board.
2 touchdowns.
Ball's at the 29.
Matt.
Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to...
What happened? What happened?
now. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep. Not able to connect there.
Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Sweet spin. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Mustangs are rolling down the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Dead center perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back to pass, it's Underwood. It's complete on the right side. At midfield, he's got room. Breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there. Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one. And all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been
turn around. Turn.
The end zone, it's picked off.
Pass interference. Defense.
That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, App State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
35, SMU 24.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
And they can't make the connection on third down. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the...
What is that noise? Is that you, Alice, or is that him? It's you? Don't lie.
Getting ready to go with a fresh possession. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gonna take a shot. He's got it down the left side. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. On the option. Now the toss. Picks up the first down. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it, and forcing the incompletion.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's finally ushered out of bounds, but not before. He makes a good gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Appalachian State! And the beatdown has ensued. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the pummeling has started. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first
thank
down.
you for mommy.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Mustangs are on the move.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And the Mustangs can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down, just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Mustangs are facing third and inches. He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Running back searching for a hole. Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. They've got the screen set up. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
You know, and that's disappointing for the head coach because you drill these 2-minute, 4-minute type situations late in games. You got to have awareness and understand what you're trying to accomplish. You're trying to bleed the clock, and you can't do that if you're running out of bounds.
He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse
brought
running
it-
back
it
that
might
you
be here.
know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard.
Going for the goal line. Touchdown.
I'll look in a second, okay, bud?
And they add 6
Let me,
on the board with that trip to
I'll
the
look right
house.
now. Hold on.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
SMU 28.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Catch in the middle. It's Evans. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is